ahead and do an early setup of February in my ChicDori using my yellow paper house inserts. So I have a couple new items in my shop for Valentine's Day. One of them is my new sticker set, which is all the way to the bottom. Which I just call these things like easy names, right? Valentine's Day 2016. We have two options. We have a glossy and matte. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate using these two sticker sets. I also created a cover for yellow paper house notebooks that you can purchase from my shop. You print it on sticker paper, and I'll show you guys how to do that also. Now, I switched over to using my ChicDori here at the end of last month. And this is one that is available in my shop. We can do custom embossing with like names or simple photo or simple drawings, things like that. But this is one that Brett made for me. It has my little Kimber on it, which my dog's a Shiba. So, and this is in the color Mandy Jean, which is a hot pink. Our leather is 8 to 10 ounce leather, so it's super thick. Very pliable, very durable. I never thought I'd be a traveler's notebook girl until I started getting into these, and now I'm like obsessed. I love bullet journaling, but there's something about these traveler notebooks that I really enjoy. So I still use my Charmed Life Planner, and that, as I said in another video, is like my master to-do list, my future planning, things like that. Every morning when I wake up, I open my Charmed Life Planner, see what I need to do today, and then use my inserts that are in my ChicDori to really facilitate that and schedule my time and stuff like this. So let's go ahead and start decorating for February. I have some really cool things to show you guys. And then as I get used to using a traveler's notebook, I will start doing more plan with me videos using this concept, because it's freaking awesome, you guys. Like, I'm not saying that because I make ChicDoris. I'm saying that because I really, really, really like them. So now, I know I'm going to ask this. The ChicDoris in my shop start out at $35, and it's $10 for custom embossing and names and stuff like that. So we have 12 colors now. Yes, 12 colors. And then we even have an option for what we call a wrap ChicDori, which has a wrap on the front. So, but I love this one. And the inside of mine is not dyed. You can have this option. You just need to do a note to seller not to dye your inside. I love the look of the natural. So this first insert, which let me pull out here. This is my January insert, which is one that I started with from Miss Wenda's blog. I made this insert myself, learned a lot about making inserts by making this one, let me tell you. And then I have a Chapters Moleskine notebook in here too. So I have 3 notebooks in mine. Now, there's a couple different ways you can make covers for your yellow paper house inserts. The first way is you can just cover this in stickers. Now, I haven't quite decided how I want to decorate this one yet, which this is an undated monthly planner. So I'm just going to start with February. We're going to do the numbers and decorate for February. Now, the only thing with these is there's not a whole lot of decorating you can do, but I'm totally okay with that. And then this is, like I said, I'll include a link down below for everything that I'm using, or everything that I can include a link down below for. I love the daily planner because it's a little bit Hobonichi in like the top of it, but it's a little bit bullet journal down here, and then you have a lot of cool things, different things. So I'm loving this. So I decided to get one for February, and I got pink, of course, because February is the month of love here in Mandyland, and the month of my anniversary. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to decorate the cover. I love these little notebooks. I've quickly become obsessed with them, actually. So this is a printout that you can get up on my shop, and what you do is you print this on sticker paper, and you can size it to fit your notebook. Now, let me explain something first. See this white border? This does not print out on all of these. This is just my Canon printer that does this. So if you have like an HP or another printer and you print it with no borders, that's how you want to do it. I don't have that option with my Canon. It just doesn't print that way. I've come to terms with it. Everything's okay. So with the sticker sets for Valentine's Day, you'll kind of see a little bit of a theme here. Now, this also will be sized to fit Erin Condren and Happy Planner, so you guys can print out that way too. Let me show you guys how to do this. This paper is from online labels. It has this backing here, which you can see. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and peel your backing off halfway. So what you want to do is you want to start lining it up. And get your corners down. Now, gently lay your notebook down so you can smooth. Do not let the sticker paper intimidate you. You've got this. So now what I like to do is I like to actually fold my notebook, because you want to make sure that you're allowing enough room for the actual notebook to fold. You know, handy. So go ahead and start creasing your paper. And then I like to peel off the whole thing now. And then take my notebook and gently fold it over. You guys, you know what I just did? I was like, if I just did this backwards, I'm gonna be so mad. But I didn't, I did it okay. So now what you wanna do is you wanna go ahead and trim off the excess paper that you have. There's many different ways you can do this. You can do it with scissors, you can do it with a X-Acto knife. So that is my, my cover for my February yellow paper house, which just has a little deer graphic that I got. It says February 2016. Now, if I was gonna do this over again, probably shift it over a little bit, but that's okay, that works. And then the inside I covered with washi. Now the cool thing about this is you guys can use this as a little dashboard and put Post-its here if you wanted. Right now I'm just gonna leave mine like this. So the first thing that we need to do is start setting this up. And what I like to do when I'm setting these up at the beginning of the month, which I'm actually filming this in the middle of January because I want to get this stuff done, is I like to go ahead and fill in the dates so it's all done. I don't have to worry about that at the beginning of February. I can just slip this notebook into my ChicDori and be done with it. Okay, so February 1st is on a Monday. So I'm just gonna do a few of these and then so you guys can see kind of how I do this. The yellow paper house, they use 24-pound paper, and it's not, you'll get a little bit of ghosting, but it's not like the paper quality is terrible. So let me show you. This is just a Staedtler Triple Plus Fine pen. Love these. I'm gonna go ahead and write in 2/116. And again, see, you don't see it on here. And that is a Monday. And then you have like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, how much water you drank, exercise, money made, money spent, money saved, daily goal, daily gratitude, a note section, and a to-do list. So let's go ahead and fill in the rest. I really like these paper house inserts because I like the layout of these and I like how it prompts you to do different things. I need that. So this is what I like to do, is this first page here, I like to create like a master to-do list for the month of February. And there's many different ways you can do this. You can create a sticker and put it on here, but I kind of like to go back to my bullet journaling roots, so to speak. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and in my sticker set, I personally, I like a ferret. I like shiny objects, so I like the glossy stickers, but they come in glossy and matte. So I'm just going to use my stickers to kind of jazz them up a little bit here. And let's do one of these little banners as our, oops, it's lifting up here, as our to-do list. So we'll go to do. We'll also go dates to remember down here. So you guys probably aren't seeing that. So we'll do remember. And let's go ahead and decorate inside cover a little bit. I love these little lace like washi strips that I made. Yes. Put that there. What I do is in the month of February, my big thing to remember, nobody laugh at me about this, and I actually want to put it in a little circle because it's special. Oh, dang. Is my anniversary is February 14th. I will be married. Wait, how long will I be married? 9 years. 1890. Yeah, 9 years. Wow. Let's see. So in February, I need to send app for La Cueva show. I also need to send the app for Los Alamos. So now what I do is I go through, and obviously Valentine's Day, I want to put like kind of a special sticker on Valentine's Day, but with these it's like it's a little hard to where you're going to put a sticker. I always use these boxes because while I do love to bullet journal, I also love to customize my planner a little bit. So I'm going to put my Valentine's Day sticker in. And I need to do the app for La Cueva on the 5th. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the app for La Cueva. Now I also have a sticker set in my shop called Monthly Adulting Reminders. And adulting is hard. So this is just stuff to add to your calendar to remind you when to do things. And what I like to do is I like to actually put them in the notes section because I just think it gives a little bit of, adds a little bit of fun to your calendar. Now I always do, so the first thing is your budget review. I always do my budget review at the end of the month. So technically this would be the budget review for March. So we're gonna go ahead and put this. I want to lay a sticker down to put the budget review on because I have a lot of stuff going on that day. So put that sticker there. Also on that day, I'm going to be doing, it'll be a payday for me. I also will be moving money to my IRA that day, which is the money bags for me. Just funny. And what else do you do? I also always fill up my car on that day. On my paydays, always fill up the Bruiser Cruiser. And that's it. So let's go through. On the 1st, let's see, Brett's payday will be 4th. By 4th, I mean 5th. So we'll go ahead and put another. Now these ones, just so you guys see, I miscut these, which is why I'm using them for myself. But it's okay. It's all good. They still work. So if you guys ordered that kit, trust me, they'll be okay. So let's see. Brett gets paid that day. And on Brett's paydays is when we transfer to savings. And then also on Brett's payday, we fill up Abby. Which Abby is the truck. Okay, so when I was filming this, my camera died, and I didn't even know it, and I just kept on talking. So I'm going to show you guys what I did and how I have my notebook set up when I'm switching into, because I want to switch, what I'm going to be switching into, because I want to switch it out for February. So let's go ahead and let me show you how I currently have my notebook set up for January. And again, this is my ChicDori, which is available in my shop. We do custom embossing and names and stuff. But if you go to shop Mandy Jean Chic, you will see all of our colors. Most of them come dyed on the inside, but if you like the natural look, just put a note to the seller and we will leave it natural. I like the natural inside because I think that they feel softer. But teach their own. So in here, I'm going to go ahead and put my monthly calendar, which this I'm actually starting in February. I was using a different one in January, but I got my yellow paper house inserts in, and I'm switching over to those. So I went ahead and I just did the same thing with sticker paper, made a design, printed it out, put sticker paper on the inside, and then I took some of my favorite stickers because my goal this year is to use up my current stickers. And just started putting them in. So I just added like a bunch of stickers and motivation and, you know, always getting crafty, y'all. And then in February, I went ahead and decorated with my Valentine's Day kit from my shop, which I used the glossy stickers, but they come in glossy or they come in matte, which these are your options. Personally, I like the glossy look. They're really easy to write on with pen, which I use like the Papermate Flare or a Styler pen. Those are my two favorites. But they're really easy to write on and the ink doesn't smear. But if you like the look of matte stickers, you can order matte too, and they look just as pretty. They're just not as glossy. Wow, my allergies are so bad today. So what I went ahead and did in February was I put in the paydays. And I didn't want to add the dollar signs in here because I didn't want green on this, so I might, I think that this is enough for me to remember that there's paydays. And I used some of my banners just to mark off when, because only 29 days in February, so I don't need the full calendar. Again, just decorate a little bit. My anniversary is the 14th, super excited about this. And then I listed our bills, so I remember to pay them or make sure they're set up on auto draft. And this is what a blank month looks like. So that is how I decorated for February. Again, these inserts are from Yellow Paper House. I'll include a link below. So if you have a traveler's notebook, you can check them out. So how you actually put these in is you find the middle of the paper and you just slip them into the elastic, which my elastic on my ChicDori is a little tight because it's still brand new, but you just put it in like so, and then it holds your notebook in. Now, most of the ChicDoris come with 2 bands. This one is my personal one that Brett made me, and I have 3 in there. So I think we're going to release ones with more bands, but we haven't yet because he's trying to decide how he wants to do it. So you can kind of see. I'm trying to get him to do it because I think that 3 bands are the way to go. But with 2, you can still fit a bunch of books in here. I mean, this has 3 books in it, and I probably could add 2 more. I freaking love these, and the leather we use is so thick. It just feels substantial. Anyways, so I put that, my monthly notebook in, and that always stays at the front. Now, this is my book for January, and I'm going to be removing this at the end of the month and then adding in my February book that I decorated. Now, this, again, is Yellow Paper House, which you guys saw when I was decorating it. I always, about the middle of the month, put this book into my other traveler's notebook that has like my notebooks and things like that in it, because then I can still use it, but I don't carry it around with me. So if I'm doing any forward planning, I have my notebook handy. Now, the other thing that I do is I do have my Charmed Life planner down here. This is the one that Alexis made for me, and this I keep, you guys can see. I don't mind sharing. Let's see here. Let me go back to, we'll go to this week. I start keeping track of everything I need to do. So that in the morning when I sit down, I just transfer this into my actual schedule. So that way I'm executing. I love having this method because I feel like having my ultimate or my master to-do list, you know, when I'm on the go, I can update my calendar, my daily sheet, so I have that with me, and I love using it this way. It's like the perfect master to-do list planner. And then, you know, it's also, I say this, it's also a great planner. I mean, you guys know I used this all last year, and I flippin' loved it. I still love it. This was made for me by Alexis, and if anything were to happen to this, I'd be absolutely devastated. So this stays home. She doesn't get to go out as much. But again, just master to-do lists, and it keeps me on track. It keeps me focused. It reminds me everything that I need to do every day. Like this is going to be for this week. I haven't filled out much yet because this week we're focusing on the craft sale on the 23rd. So that's how I do it. That's how I keep organized. These 2 planners are like my ride or die. But I go ahead and I put February in the actual travel planner that I'm going to use next month. So let me show you guys how I'm going to do that. But let me finish showing you what's in this notebook. And this notebook is a Moleskine chapters notebook. So it has different sections in the notebook. Here's my thing about Moleskine. They're everywhere. You can find them everywhere. They're easy to get. I don't care for the paper quality as much. I think the paper quality is a little thin. But with saying that, I like the feel of the paper, which is really funny because I don't normally like thin paper, but I do like Moleskine. So my first section is brain dump and the notes. This was one that I actually spelled the section wrong. Guys will watch it over it. But this is for my Etsy shop, my creative climb, things like that. This section is for craft shows. Blank. And then this last section back here is a to-do list, but it's like bullet style. I love this thing. Absolutely love it. And then in the back it has your chapters. So that's how I have this set up. I'm going to be making a couple folders for it and stuff like this, but this is what I've been using in January. So in February, the cool thing about our ChicDoris is they start out at $35. So they're extremely economical. So I have one in like every color. Not gonna lie to you guys. But this is one of the new releases that actually is going to release on Monday. So you're probably going to see this video on Monday, so it's probably already up in the shop. But this is in the color Plum Crazy Purple. And I'm going to go ahead and pull my notebooks out because in February, I want to use the color Birthday Suit. So when you get your ChicDoris, they may look like a little out of alignment, but that is because they're handmade and the leather is so thick. See how thick that leather is? The leather is so thick that they have to just kind of wear in a little bit. So when you get them, they're super pliable. They're stiff, so they're protective, but they're not overly stiff where they're hard to work with. So that's what the inside looks like. And again, this is in the color Birthday Suit, which is like a natural leather. I friggin' love this, especially when the leather is like a little bit rustic looking. Ugh, love it. So I'm going to be using Birthday Suit for February. And I used my pink one for all of January, and I just want to use a different color. So, which makes sense to use pink in February, but whatever. Okay, so I'm going to put in my February notebook first, and then, actually, you know what I could do? Since that monthly calendar doesn't start until February, I could pull that. I'll do that later. I'm going to go ahead and put my February notebook in here. So then this will be ready to go, and then I'll go ahead and stick my monthly notebook in as the month gets closer, because I am going to do some forward planning in it. So anyways, and after that, what you can do is if you have some notebooks you want to put in, but since these are just too elastic, you can put an elastic around the covers like this, and it will hold them, or you can go ahead and put them in the middle, so then it'll hold your notebooks together. I got chocolate in this one. I'm so mad. That's why I can't eat Reese's Pieces while I'm crafting, because I get chocolate and everything like a 2-year-old. But let me go ahead and show you guys how I decorated for February, so you guys can see everything I did since my thing got shut off. So I went ahead, decorated a little washi tape, put in some of the stickers from my Valentine's Day set, added my to-do list on the first page, and then a dates to remember. And then I go right into the daily pages. So I just added, like, Mondays are trash days, so it reminds me to put my trash out. Taco Tuesdays, which are very important in Mandyland. Paydays, when I have to remember to put gas in my car, put money in savings, grocery shopping, go to the post office, wash my car. Please, for the love of God, wash my car. Right. Clean my makeup brushes, do laundry, clean, trash, treats it's Monday, yay, and so on. So let me show you guys the other colors of the ChicDoris that I have, because sometimes when you see them on camera, they look a little bit different than the actual photos, and they're so beautiful. So we have Birthday Suit, which is the nude, which I think is the funniest name ever. The hot pink color is Mandy Jean. Plum Crazy Purple, which will be coming out today, which is Monday the 18th, I think, right? Yeah, yesterday was the 17th, today's the 18th. So the 18th, this one's going to be coming out, which I have a feeling this is going to be a really popular color, because, like, when you hold it up, sometimes it looks a little bit more blue, sometimes you see a little pink. It's just beautiful. This is in the color Bordeaux, which is the color of wine. And then dyed on the inside. Seriously, I made Brett make me one in every color. And they're $35 a piece. Girlfriend can afford to do that. This is Soot, which is black. Now this is a wrap dory. You guys have the option of, if you want a natural flap, so you get a little bit more like the rustic look. Now, if you notice, this one is way stiffer. And that's because this leather was not worked as much. So if you guys like the stiffer look, just leave a comment to seller, and we will not work the leather as much. But this also really protects your notebooks, which I love. So I do like the wrap dories too. See? And then your notebook is totally protected on both of the sides. I didn't stick that in there in the elastic though. I just put it in. But this is in the color Soot. I love this color too. It's just a beautiful dark black. Well, like a dark gray black. And this is the color Treehouse. And this is a straight edge. So like I said, you have the option of choosing, do you want the natural edge or do you want the straight edge? That's up to you. And then dye it on the inside. So the inside will soften as you use the Dori. You know, when you get it, it does feel a little stiff, especially when it's been dyed on the inside. But all you have to do is just work your leather, play with it, touch it, fondle it. And then it'll kind of loosen up a little bit. The reason why we don't make them all as pliable as like this is because some people like stiffer leather. And if you want yours really pliable, just leave a message in to seller, and Brett will definitely work the leather. Let me show you guys the other couple colors we have. Now, this is the actual binders that we have in the shop, but I just want to show you the color. These are, if you guys want to see them, 3-ring binders that fit half letter size or A5 sheets. This is in the color Eggplant. Just a beautiful, like, burgundy purple color. Love it. This one is probably like my favorite color because it's so beautiful. But this is in Turquoise Trail. Now, this one is the leather stuffer because we haven't worked it much, but it's just a beautiful turquoise color, and I cannot wait to get a ChicDori in this color. Actually, Brett's making me one. It's just so beautiful, and I love how the leather takes the dye too. I'll show you guys the inside. Well, I have it out, and then that is the inside. And then this is the color Wild West, which is just a beautiful, like, natural, like, saddle color almost. It's called that as Wild West. But that's some of the colors that we have in the ChicDoris. Again, I have one in every color because I'm a hoarder. But I like to switch them out because I like to have different options and different colors. And that's what makes it fun for me, is the creative side of it. So, I hope you enjoyed seeing my Traveler's Notebook setup or my ChicDori notebook setup. If you did, make sure you give this video a like. If you have any questions, leave them below. I will get back to you guys on them. If I mentioned I'm going to leak something down below and I forgot, please let me know and I will gladly do that. If you're a Traveler's Notebook girl, where do you get your inspiration? What do you keep in yours? How do you organize it? How many notebooks do you like to put in there? What colors do you like? I love hearing how people use these type of products because the only thing it does is it helps my shop be better, and then I also get more ideas on how to use mine. So, selfish reasons there. But I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye!